Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we are looking at every single playable character in this game in Arkham City, which are Arkham first. So as you see, I've got Batman here. He's got the cool Arkham City suit. He of course can stun people, punch them, jump around. Grappling hook, protect mode. I won't, there's a bunch of costumes for Batman, of course. He has the explosive gel. I don't get hit by this guy. I can blow up, but I probably shouldn't, because I probably hurt him. Let's see what's over here. Of course, have the grappling hook. We have the stun gun, the electric gun, sorry. The disruptor, which disrupts things we don't have anything to use it on. He usually has a line launcher that can move him across place, but we do not have that. These rigs were in the combat map. They have a free cluster grenade, which is a good way to get him down. Overall, pretty good looking suit. I really like the way it looks. It's one of my dad's favorite suits. There's also a separate free cluster on him. He's got the remote control of each bat which actually, yeah, goes up there. Got the sonic battering, which I can also detonate. A normal battering. And last but not least, a smoke pellet. Overall, pretty good character, and let's go review his other suits. Let the leave go back. And then we have his animated Batman.
One word of advice. Run.
I'll kill you, really cool. He's got the special looking design. He stuns, of course. Some cool animation with fighting. Does everything else. He's got an overall pretty good costume. Probably my favorite costume in the game, with that animation tune he has on him. Guess if I had to rate these guys, the normal's 10 out of 10, of course. These both are 10 out of 10. These both are. These two are 10 out of 10s. Now we can do the Dark Knight. Now I don't like the Dark Knight too. It's cool, but I don't like how wrinkly he looks, and it's just kind of weird. And so he's still a cool costume. He's gonna be an easy 8 out of 10 just by his looks.
You want some?
Got some pretty big hands.
You make sure this hurts you, freak!
It's a pretty cool costume. Then we have the Year One Batman. Now this is based off of I believe it was a comic book series about his. It's like a kind of like a Batman's first time fighting, or it's either off of a here I actually have it here, Batman Year One, which I believe was a short film that came out this year. I actually have the disc in my hand. There it is. And by the look of the disc, it looks like, yeah, it's pretty much the costume. And it came out the same year, 2011, that this game came out, along with the little Catwoman short. And so that's what his suit's based off of. I'm pretty sure it had something to do with Arkham City.
Bring it
too.
on.
There's probably advertisements that intervened, and so they decided to make a suit.
This won't take long.
It has like kind of a gray and white appearance, so I'm pretty sure that's what the short had. And overall, just looks really cool with the gray and white appearance. Easy 9 out of 10.
I don't have time for this. Let's make it
No.
quick.
So I like this video. I'd love for you to like, subscribe, feedback's always appreciated. Then we have Earth 1 Batman, actually one of my least favorite suits. That and Batman Incorporated are probably my least two favorite, but still they're both really good looking. But this one's my least favorite out of all the Batman costumes, so it just doesn't look right. So it's from a different Earth, of course. Earth 1, I guess, as they call it. It's a very weird looking helmet. I don't like the way that helmet looks. That emblem's weird. It's not my favorite, and so it's probably a 4 out of 10. Of course, all these Batmans had the same thing, nothing different with their costumes.
You're going down. We'll kill you, Bat!
Cool costume, but not too cool. That was actually a really cool one. Then we have Batman Beyond, which is in the same universe as the animated series, and you believe uses the same texture. The only thing I don't like about his design in this game is his eyes. I don't like the way the eyes look. He looks very derpy, I guess you could say. But then again, he's still great. He's an 8 out of 10. The eyes just kind of ruined it for me. I think Arkham Knight did
One word of advice.
definitely better.
Run.
Modern Batman Beyond.
This
Of
will
course,
be
he doesn't
easy,
have
freak.
wings. He doesn't have his cape, which is very special. But when he, like, I couldn't glide, but when you do glide, as I
You're
showed
gonna
my,
die
this is his
here.
cape. It's his weird little half-kite cape. He has, like, the red on the inside, which is really cool. In the flying
This is where you're gonna die.
the show, he glided by rocket boosts. So in this game, you kind of just have to pretend you have rocket boots on. Overall, still really cool. For some reason, the head doesn't seem like it works. Definitely on the back. It seems like kind of printed on. Other than that, I still like it. And then have the 1970s Batsuit, which I played a lot with. And I love the blue. I like black and gray better, but blue is always nice. They're equally great. So it's probably a 9 out of 10 for me.
One word of advice. Run.
You're gonna die tonight, Batman.
It's really cool. Very different, of course, because all the other suits have black. It's the only one with real color, except the Sinestro suit. Which is that old emblem. This is based off, of course, the golden age of comics. And still. The Batman Incorporated Batsuit. This is like the same situation as the Earth One Batman. This is I don't like this one as much. I mean, this one has more love compared to how do I put this? This one's better than the other one is, but this one's still not that good. I like the belt though with the symbol on it. When he has that weird crotch piece, some really weird looking gloves, and a mask that doesn't look really good. So he's probably a 5 out of 10. Most of these are just design-wise. They all have the same powers.
You fools are going down.
Your mother won't recognize.
Still pretty cool looking, but not my favorite also. We then had the last suit for Batman, the Sinestro Corps Batman. Now, I'm really confused on why they decided to do Sinestro instead of Green Lantern. But I guess Batman's fierce, so it makes a lot more sense. But it's a cool costume, but it's not my favorite, so it's probably a 7 out of 10. It's the other one that I was talking about that has really color. 1970s has blue, which has a very bright color, yellow. It's not all the suits, so it's kind of darker.
Are you looking for me?
It's also very dirty looking. It looks very rusted or something. It's
This is
cool.
where you're gonna die.
And yes, he does have the ring on. It's just very interesting. Maybe there's a Green Lantern thing going on. So yes, he does have the ring on, as you can see on his finger. It also looks pretty cool. Then we now move on to Catwoman. She has 3 costumes: Catwoman, animated Catwoman, and long Halloween Catwoman. So we'll start with Catwoman. Her costume is made for the game is the easy 10 out of 10. She, of course, has a different costume in Arkham Knight. It's the only really different costume that she has throughout the games. And I don't really remember the difference between them, but I know it's different. I think this one has like a lot more leather. Looks very homemade crafted.
Seriously, you boys don't stand a chance.
And the next game is more like
Arkham City is gonna burn.
what are they called? What are they? Stamps or whatever. Cool costume. She has her special design, of course. She has.
You're gonna die in
She
Arkham
has bolas,
City.
which are pretty much batarangs for her. She has these caltrops, so I don't know if I throw these down if I can make them drop it.
You're gonna die tonight.
And they'll fall down them. And she also has her whip, which is kind of like a bat claw in this, but can bring people less farther. She's like a whip to kill people. She only has 3 fighters, kind of weird. But all these are like all the characters that are kind of like side characters usually do. Pretty cool looking costume though. We then have animated Catwoman from the animated series. It's cool. There's nothing wrong with it. It's an easy 10 out of 10 too. All the anime costumes are 10 out of 10. They look great in this game.
Don't make me humiliate you boys.
This one definitely has a weird
You're gonna
texture to it.
die,
Weird costume
freak.
too. Of course, the same powers. She has the special guy there. I don't think her. Maybe her whip has changed.
You ain't
I
getting
can't
past
tell
me,
if it is.
cat!
It looks really cool though. We then have a long Halloween Catwoman, my least favorite of all the suits. She doesn't even have her tail that she has in that comic book series. This is probably from the most famous Batman comics, I'd say. There's definitely those weird gloves, which I don't really get. Honestly, I don't really like the suit. It's a 4 out of 10. There's a better purple suit in Arkham Knight for her.
Oh, you wouldn't hit a girl, would you?
Definitely weird.
I like the outfit, cat. You take it off!
The whip, unchanged. That's so cool. She has her hand things are also like her boots, which are strange. Not my favorite costume. What a cool takedown. We then have Robin, who also has 3 costumes. He has a normal costume for the game, animated Robin from the animated series, which I'm pretty sure this is this Robin, the original Robin, which I cannot think of their names right now for some reason. Oh, Dick Grayson. This is Dick Grayson, and this one's what's it? It's the 3rd Robin. Anywho, not Jason Todd. Is it Tim something? Tim Drake. There you go. This is animated Robin, which for some reason will want this Robin, but they decided not to do it. I don't know. Which I don't even know if Tim Drake was in the show. But maybe. And then he also has his Red Robin suit from when he's his career later. Which is cool to have in this game, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't happen in the Arkham universe.
We're gonna rip you
Pretty cool
apart,
looking.
Robin!
With his thumb in his hand, he has his cool stick. He has some more powers. He has the bat claw.
Don't
But
take
instead
long.
in this
Gotta
game,
be quick.
instead of grappling, pulling them to us, we get to them, which is cool. Called the zip kick, actually, in this one. He has a shield, which I don't even know
You're
what
gonna
happens.
beg us to stop.
Just breaks his hand. He of course has some gel.
I won't even break a sweat on you,
Check us
boy.
out. Initiate. We have some of those. We have a splash, which I can put on people. And then you can blow them up, which is kind of funny. He also has Shuriken. Just take this back a second. The battery. He also has a remote control Shuriken, a red little tinting on there. Overall, pretty cool suit. It's a 10 out of 10. It's a classic Robin suit now. And I'm glad that was instead of Arkham Knight where they decided to take him off, take his head off. We then have animated Robin of the Head, which is Dick Grayson, but for some reason it's under Robin. But it's okay, because Nightwing does have his own animated appearance. There it is. This, honestly, I think is one of my favorite animated appearances out of all three of them. I love the way
We're
it looks.
just doing our job,
cool
Robin.
It's these are all the anime series editions, I think. Cool animations, of course, but nothing new. This also is done. Gonna check that out. Staff is a different place. Really cool costume. They didn't base off the new series either. The Batman Returns or whatever. Or the Adventures of Batman and Robin. Then we have Red Robin, which is also a 10 out of 10 because it's literally like a whole new character pretty much. Kind of wish they did add it to Arkham Knight because it would have made sense. There's a lot of suits I wish that they added to Arkham Knight that they kept like from this game.
You're
did actually
gonna
keep a
die
lot.
tonight.
One of my wishes is that they kept the suits from Batman
Can't
and
hide from me, Robin.
Very cool. He does have the emblem on the back, I think.
This is gonna hurt, freak.
That's a very cool jumping thing. He does have it on the back. It's a really cool suit to look at. It's probably one
You're
of
gonna
the unique
beg us
costumes, the original costumes. Like I said, golden character pretty much. Just in all, super cool. We then have Nightwing, and he also has the animated series costume. Both super cool. They're both 10 out of 10s. Actually, you know, this one's even better than that one, I say, than the original. Let's go take a look. Take a look-a-roo. He's got his excrema sticks, which are like
The
lightning
boss
sticks,
wants
pretty
you
much.
dead. We're the ones who are gonna do it.
Stuns them. There's some pretty cool animations. He has his back claw, which pulls people towards him, and it's not like a zip kick. He has something very special. He has the wrist darts, and if I can use them professionally, I could get a guy.
This won't take long. We'll
If I
be
make him
quick.
get down here. Come follow me up here. So apparently it just, if you
Arkham
get them
City
anywhere,
is gonna
they
be the
get
last
stunned.
thing
If you
you
give them the
see.
head, they actually instantly knock out, which is cool. You get 3 each time you play. You have Scribble Stick, which you bounce, it's like a battering, but it bounces off people. It's also Disruptor, which is cool.
This is gonna hurt,
Along with
freak.
a normal battering, but they call it a wing beam for some reason.
I'll kill you,
And then he also
Nightwing.
has an electrical blast, which can hit multiple people. And the higher you are, I think the more range it has. Of course, I didn't have much range. Oh. Hopefully you gotta go look at his costume. Kinda dark in here. It's a very weird face in this game, and I do like Arkham Knight's suit better. But it's probably actually a 9 out of 10 in this game. Animated Nightwing. The cool emblem on the front. I don't think the original Nightwing had. Like the bird on head on the front. And there he is. Looking really cool.
I'm gonna mess up your pretty face,
You can see the
Nightwing.
holes he puts up. He can put his joystick in like he did.
Arkham City's where you're gonna die.
They do the same stuff. The sticks are the same. You know what? Speaking of Nightwing, I actually saw at
You
Walmart
sent me
very
to
randomly.
Blackgate,
They have like a
Payback
Funko Pop
time.
pile, pretty much. A little short little table. I actually saw the Arkham City Scrimmage sticks, not Arkham Knight,
We'll
but
kill you,
Arkham
freak.
City, and it was very random. And I've never even seen them before, but it was kind of a rip-off because it only came with one extreme stick. But it was the ones from this game, and I was thinking maybe it's like an old thing that they left in stores, which would be really interesting if it is. And like, because it's 2011, so it's anyway.
This is where you're gonna die.
Yeah, I want to just totally learn. Super cool costume with the animated tint to it. Come here. Oh, wow, that was a cool one. As I said, that was a 10 out of 10 costume. And, I mean, these are just some great ones. My favorite costume has to be the animated series Batman costume. But all of these costumes are just really great. And definitely a big upgrade from Arkham Asylum, only having 2 characters, to not just this game having 4 characters, but also having a bunch of costumes for them. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Ciao.